Hey there, welcome back to my home. Today we're going to redecorate the entryway.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me...
I've been so excited to start working on this entryway and add a little bit of color after I took it all away after Christmas. One of the things that I promised myself is that I'm going to work on paying down debt this year. So I'm not going to buy any new clothes that's not thrifted or secondhand. I'm not going to buy any new decor that's not made by me, DIY'd, or thrifted. And so I'm going to use items that I have in other rooms in this entryway, and let's see how it turns out. This dresser here, I was given this by my mother, and you can see the original colors that are kind of popping through of it. And so I painted it graphite when I moved into an apartment that I was renting after I sold my first home, and I'm planning on painting it a darker taupe, like a mushroomy color. And I think it's going to look really nice. It's going to be enough contrast against the floors and the other colors that I have going on. As you can see with this blue table runner, it looked like it blended right into the table runner. So I knew I needed to do something. I'm going to paint this bench as well, and I'm going to find some place for this shutter. So let's get started. I've also decided that I'm going to move that shutter, and I think that I'm going to place it right here where this coat hook is. I like using this coat hook because I will change the hat or the jacket there for the different seasons. So right now I've got a springtime like gardening hat. In the summer I might keep that one up there, but during like the fall I have a felt hat that I put, and it's just nice to decorate with it. Here's another view of the before picture.
It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got to stay forever.
One down, one more to go. total honesty, I only painted the sides that you're gonna see. I need this paint to last me. I have a few other projects in the living room that I want the paint to last for, so I didn't bother to do the other side that's against the wall. Oh well. So now to the shutter. Okay, this shutter I bought at Habitat for Humanity, and I think it was maybe $15 for a set of 2, and they're pretty tall. So what I did with this one is I painted it green, and I've had it just sitting next to that bench forever, holding a basket or a wreath or whatever. But this time I have this wall where I have that coat hook, and I thought how nice it would be if I had the coat hook on that and have it next to the window to just, it would take up some wall space, and so that it's not just this white wall, because it goes up like 20 feet. And so I just wanted it to break up some of that wall. But it looks so cool. The only thing is, okay, this is a plastic shutter. And so I drilled a little hole to put my screw in, and it held it, but you know, it doesn't grab onto anything because I don't know whether they're hollow. This actually, I think the lever that opens up the louver, the window shade part, I think that one might be wood because it held on a little bit more. So it worked. Okay, so what I did was I found the level spot where I was going to hang it, and I used 2 Hercules hooks because once you stick them in, they have the little hook thingy, and I hung it on the top part of the louvers, and it was perfect. It held it great because I was afraid of, drilling something into the back of that plastic and it not holding up. But this is great because the louvers would stay closed and the Hercules hook kind of just held on to them. Ta-da! It looks so pretty. Now to decorate it.
Myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under.
Now the shelf above the door. It looks as if I had perfect timing because my daughter and her boyfriend and grandson just walked in, and he's pretty tall, so I kind of put him to work. He had never used a Hercules hook before, so I had to show him how to put it in and hang up my picture.
I said that I needed you. Like a late night with someone that I knew. I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken.
So now I'm just playing around with things that I have. This would have looked pretty here, but it's a little too big for the shelf. And I didn't really want it hanging off of it, so I will not use it here.
I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark?
So I found this piece of pottery that my grandmother had left me, and it is an Alamo pottery piece. And so I thought that would be perfect up there. I want to keep it safe, so keeping it out of my way and other people's way so that it doesn't get bumped into is actually perfect for that shelf. I have a few other things that my grandmother left, like this brass tray and a recipe box with some recipes that she saved. But I feel like it needs something else. So what will I use?
Seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right.
Now to this wall. So these are the door plates that I found at an antique store during Christmas. I didn't get a chance to do that haul for you because I actually got sick and then was in quarantine for my whole Christmas vacation. So anyway, but I'm fine now, and I'm back to decorating. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang these up there like this. I'm gonna put a screw in the wall with an anchor and have it go through here, and then that kind of rest in there to serve as my hanger. And then I will just have, you know, a string hang for whatever I'm gonna hang. I haven't yet decided what I'm gonna hang yet, but this will actually just be a decorative element, and the string will actually be hanging from the anchor and the screw. Let's get going with it. So I am going to hang these plates up on this wall. Now, I stole those from the wall here across from my bathroom because I just figured I can find something else to hang there, and there were two of these. So I'm going to put one on this wall and one on the other, and then put the door hangers for something else. I love the doorknob. Finally, I did it. It looks great. I like the height in here. It breaks up the long, tall wall. And let me get on the stairs and you can see what it looks like. Look at that. It looks cute. I feel like I need more doorknobs and hanging like pictures maybe, or silhouettes or something like that. Or to put a little shelf there. I don't know. That's something I can do later, but I love it. Okay, so now I need to do this side. So what I did to hang it was I put this wall anchor in. I think I'm gonna have to touch that up with like a little bit of hot glue because the screw is just kind of balancing that doorknob. The screw is actually what's holding the picture, but the doorknob's just kind of, it's just hanging on the doorknob's just kind of hanging on that screw. And there's a little screw hole at the top of it, but it's not fitting in there because it's just not the same size. So I put a little hot glue on it. It'll keep the doorknob in place so that it doesn't fall off and break my tile or anything. So, but it looks so cute. I love it. So I'm gonna do this side. I may put this one up a little higher and then put the plate lower. Or I might try and keep it more dimensional. I just stuck that bird's nest in there. I don't think I'm gonna keep it there. I think I need some other kind of greenery. Something a little more neutral. You know those, what are those plants that have the red leaves? They're like indoor plants, but they have fake ones. I might get some of those and have them coming out. But look at how cute that looks. I love it. I love it. So let me get working on the other side and I'll show you that one. Then I need to dust up there. So as I walk down the hall, I can see the cool pictures. Okay, so I wasn't sure at first, but with all the color I have going on in here, I think that it blends in nicely. Let me get up at the top of the stairs and let you see what I see. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love the doorknobs that are holding my pictures. I love it. Like I said, later on I may add some personal pictures. I don't know yet. We'll see. But right now I think it looks perfect. I love it. And I'm gonna change out that plant in there. Eventually, I might check my little box, my box of decorations, and see if I've got something else I can put in there. But I love the color. I love how it looks. Let me go a little higher up the stairs and look down and see how everything looks together. See, there is the rug, the bench, everything. It looks good. There's the table. Never mind my stool, I'll move that in a second. But there's the table I painted. It's a nice darker shade of what's already on the board and batten. And I love it. There is everything that's on the tabletop. It looks good. I love the colors. I love the mixture of colors. I found this bird's nest in my box of decorations, and these, I remembered I bought them a few years ago and saw them on the floor in my garage. Don't even get me started. That's another room I need to clean. But yeah, it looks so cute. Okay, so the next thing is I have this thing right here. Not the backpack, but this thing that I have flowers in, and I'm gonna put it right here. Let me get the stool it's gonna sit on top of. A while back, and this is just a mug jug. And later on I'll figure out how to get it later on, but I found this piece of greenery. I think I have another one. Let me go see if I can find it. Huh. That looks nice. All right. I'm gonna vacuum in here, and then I'm gonna give you a grand tour.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do.
I love how the screen shutter fills up that space on the walls. It breaks it up and doesn't make me feel like I need to extend the board and batten over here.
Shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime.
I love the doorknobs. I'm so glad that I looked up that doorknob thing that I had seen in Round Top at that model home, because if I hadn't, I would never have seen those other pictures with the door plates on them. And I thought, oh, well, I just picked some up. So I think this is really pretty. I love it. It gives it that nice little vintage look. I love the colors. They kind of all go together without it being too much. And I'm glad I painted that dresser over there and the bench. bench looks really nice. I wasn't sure at first, but I like it. The light is my diffuser. It makes the room smell nice. But what a nice entry. I know it's kind of snotty to say it about your own home, but I love how that came out. I love the color. Now the blue pops instead of blends in.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her. So I'm happy I got free. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I.
That is that sign I made with my a previous address I had, and I hung it up there. When I took the Christmas little sign down, I thought, what am I gonna do with this? And I didn't like the way that it looked in my kitchen. That's where I had it before, so I took it and put it here. I thought it looked more, I don't know, it looked more in keeping with the dogs, and I like it a lot. So this is where I had those blue and red plates that I have hanging now in my entry, and I like this. It's nice. So I put a piece of flow blue china there. This is nice. That's where I put a piece of flow blue that I had. Now this is the wall that I'm going to do a brick thing to. I hadn't decided whether I'm going to put brick veneer on it, or if I'm going to put a panel, or I'm going to do the, what is it called? The roller, the brick impression, and then just paint it all one color. And then if I painted it, I would paint it the same color as the board and batten. And I may just do that. It won't look bad at all. So, I'm not sure. I'm on a budget, trying to pay off some debt, so I don't, there's some other things I want to do in the house, and I'm almost done with the buffet that's in my garage. I need to buy hardware for my kitchen and new light fixtures for there, so I may just use the money from selling that to do those items in the kitchen. So we'll see. So I'm gonna put this off for a little bit and just keep it decorated the way it is. And then I'll do the brick after I've sold that and did the kitchen. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit subscribe so you can catch my next video. Bye.